What's going on, guys? Today's video is gonna be all about why why everyone in the camera world should be excited about the new Canon M10. Without further ado, I'm sorry, the M50. Alright, so Canon has long known to be the company stuck in the past. For a while now, they only offer 1080p in pretty much all of their non-pro cameras. You got cameras like the Sony a7S II, the Sony a7R II, the Sony a6300, Panasonic GH4, GH5, the GH5 Plus, whatever it's called, S, yeah, the GH5 Plus, S, with a bunch of other manufacturers. You got cameras that coming out with 4K, variable frame rates, all this other crazy mumbo jumbo pro video stuff that Canon is just not including in the cameras. I think now it's starting to feel the heat. It's starting to feel the pressure coming from Sony, pressure coming from Panasonic. I think we're gonna see a new wave of Canon cameras coming out pretty soon. The Canon M50 is Canon's first mirrorless camera that shoots 4K video under $1,000. $1,000. That is insane. Alright, so I know, it doesn't sound that amazing. Oh my gosh, 4K. I mean, you had cameras like the GH4's been shooting 4K since like 2014. You got the Sony a6300 that's still out and about. Sony still makes that camera, as well as the 6500 and the 6300. Obviously gonna shoot better 4K. And at this point, you can get it for well under $1,000 right now. You can probably get a body for around $650 or so. But first of all, it's Canon shooting 4K, so that's amazing. But other than that, and that's where it stops. Because pretty much this 4K is cool and all. It's finally shooting 4K. You're finally getting that resolution. But you gotta remember two things. One, all 4K is not equal. Two, unfortunately, although this camera does have the dual pixel autofocus, you can't use the autofocus in video. Unfortunately, that's not the case for this camera. So autofocus is gonna be pretty bad. And on top of that, it does this weird croppy thing. So you already have a crop sensor. The Canon M50 does have a crop sensor. I believe it's around 1.6 APS-C, right? So it's around 1.6, and on top of that, once you put it in a 4K mode, it crops again. I'll show you an example right now. Alright, so with news that the autofocus is going to be pretty bad in 4K, and the camera itself isn't really going to be all that great. I mean, it's pretty much right under there. I think it's the M6, whatever it's called. Yeah, so I believe it's supposed to be like right under the M6. The reason why is most of the reason why I'm excited about this camera, or what it represents at least, I should be more specific and say that, is that it has a flip out screen. And now I know lots of cameras have flip out screens. The GH4, wonderful camera, came out back in 2014, but it shoots 4K. It has a great battery life. What else? This is a great camera all around. Has its quirks and whatever, all that good stuff, but it has a flip out camera, and it has a touch screen, right? So, but with the Canon, the reason why I'm so excited about Canon doing it is because I believe this might push Sony to finally include a flip out screen in the Sony a6000 series. And they may not do it for, let's say, the Sony a7 series, and that makes sense. It's more of a pro camera. You're probably going to be behind the camera. Not too many people should be vlogging with that camera, even though I know a lot of YouTubers do. A6000 series, though, a lot more people will fall right back to that camera if you had a flip out screen. I mean, that would make it a killer device. I mean, the Canon M50, it has a flip out screen like the T5i, right? So it kind of just flips out like that. You can twist it, blah blah blah. The stupid, they're older, like the M5 series. I don't know what they were thinking. The screen flipped out, but flipped out at the bottom. I don't know who the hell would find that useful. If you have it on a tripod, like a lot of people would, if they're doing things like vlogging and things like that, they might have the little Gorilla tripod thing, the Joby tripod. You put that here, how the hell are you gonna see behind it? So stupid, right? Exactly. So that's not a reason to get that camera. But now people do have a reason to get a mirrorless Canon camera, because you could actually flip out the screen, so this camera could actually have some use. And so that might nudge Sony to say, hey, we need to answer back to Canon. We need a solution to this. Let's include a flip out screen on the Sony a6000 series. That would make such a great camera, a great series of cameras, even better. We're talking 1600 already is an amazing camera. That's what I'm using to record this video right now. And I love the camera. I just can't see crap with it. Y'all can't really tell, but I'm using a phone right now, my S8, to actually see what I'm recording on the phone, on the camera, because, well, I just can't see anything without a flip out screen. So I have to use my phone to do so. And that actually kills the battery on the Sony. And to be honest, if Sony came out with the new a6000 series with a flip out screen and that crazy long lasting battery that the A7R3 has, they might have a killer, well, I don't know what the hell they're gonna call it, the 6700, I guess. You know, stick with the same thing, but they'll have a crazy camera on their hands. Alright, and the other reason why I'm so excited about what this new camera represents is I think this also represents that Canon is finally listening to their customers. It's been a long period of time where, you know, Canon kind of had that Apple feel, right? Where like you have that cult following where no matter what Canon does, Canon can do no wrong. Doesn't matter what they do, people are gonna buy the Canon cameras no matter what. Brand loyalty is at all-time high, blah blah blah. That's all cool and everything, but I think that's starting to feel the heat coming from Sony. Now that Sony is now number 2 in the camera game, they're taking over what Nikon used to be. Nikon's starting to fade away as we speak. They're in deep hot water right now. They got to figure out what they got going on and everything. Not that they'll make great cameras. I believe they do. But my favorite camera still to this day was my first camera was a Nikon D3200. Took phenomenal photos and everything. But doesn't matter. It's all about the company, right? And so I think Canon's finally listening. They see Sony catching up. They see people all over YouTube. We see a bunch of YouTubers that are jumping ship, man. I mean, you got people come from all over. You see straight up Canon people, and you just get frustrated where you gotta spend a whole lot of money just to get 4K. You got cameras like the Sony a6300 shooting 4K, the GH4 came out again, like I said previously, in 2014, shooting 4K. You can get that body nowadays for under $700. Yeah, it has a Micro Four Thirds sensor, but forget all that. We're talking video right now. If you don't really shoot in low light situations, that might be the camera for you. And so I believe Canon is finally feeling that pressure. Like, hey guys, sitting at that board, you know, like, we gotta give these people something. So, cause they came up with great cameras previously. The Canon 6D Mark II, phenomenal camera. Unfortunately, it doesn't match up to the video capabilities that you have on the GH5. The Sony A7S2, the A7R2, R3, you know, the GH5S, the GH4, and again, that came out in 2014, A6300, A6500, cameras like that. I mean, you got phenomenal cameras out there. Sony is really pushing it with these cameras. They're not leaving anything off the table. If they come out with a new camera, it's probably going to have the same capabilities. Not the same capabilities in terms of quality, but the same capabilities in terms of video features throughout the whole lineup. I mean, even their compact cameras like the Sony RX100 series, starting with the 4, it has 4K, flip out screen, blah blah blah, all this crazy stuff. So I know Canon's starting to feel the heat. This is a great day, a new age for cameras. I like when companies start to feel that pressure come from other companies. It forces them to innovate, forces them to make changes, give people what they want. And that's what we want to see coming out of Canon. So hopefully, guys, this comes out to be something good for us. Anyways, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. So yeah, guys, write your comments below. Tell me what you think. Do you think Canon is gonna actually answer the people, give us what we want? I mean, right now they have the lead no matter what. They're still in the lead in terms of color science. A lot of people like the skin tones in Canon a whole lot more than do Sony. But I do believe Sony's starting to catch up, and with all these different, you know, these color schemes and programs that people have going out to get that Canon look, people start catching up even more, you know, Canon might be in trouble. They're still gonna have the majority, but they're gonna lose out on some money that they know they don't want to lose out on. And that's the whole point. They don't want Sony catching up, but they are. So anyways, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Other than that,